All right, hello everybody, and welcome to our graphic design class. So today, because I don't have the opportunity to be with you in the classroom, we are going to learn via technology. You guys know I'm very hands-on, I'm very demonstrative, but you guys have been asking to learn how to create your own business cards and all kinds of different things, okay? So I'm going to talk to you about some different graphic designs that you can create. Okay, and again, I'm sorry that I can't be with you in class, but we're going through this pandemic right now, so let's just be creative. And just sit back, listen, and I'm going to show you guys how during this time you can even create so many different things that you've been wanting to create. Okay, and it's so good to see some of your faces. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to just tell you a couple of different things, what they should include to get ready to design whatever it is that you're going to design, okay? And then I'm going to go through and maybe I'll show you also how to use some of the different publishing softwares. PowerPoint, which we use a lot in class. One of my favorites is Canva as well. I'm going to show you guys how you can use that. Let's go ahead and get started with this right here. So we're going to be talking about so many different things that you guys are going to be able to create. You guys know we've already talked about graphic design to a certain extent, but I'm going to talk to you guys specifically about what should go on certain things. Okay, so business cards. If you want to create a business card, here is some of the main information that it should have. It should contain contact information. It should be used to remember the business. Okay, so it should be something really catchy. It usually includes the contact's name, the company, the logo. We've already talked about creating logos, an address, a telephone number, an email address, fax numbers, and a website. So if you have all of those things on the business card, that means that people are able to what? Get in contact with you, okay? So that's for a business card. And you can see an example of a business card here. It kind of has a logo on there a little bit. It has what the name of the business is. It has the person's name. It has a phone number. It has an email. It has a website. Okay. So remember that if this is something that you want to create, remember business card. Okay. And you guys are going to be able to go back because I'm going to send you this PowerPoint. You're going to be able to go back and use this for your notes when you're getting ready to create whatever it is you want to create. Okay. All right, now letterheads. When we talk about letterheads, letterheads are for businesses. Let's say that I'm a nonprofit organization and that I want to solicit donations. Well, for nonprofit organizations or whatever business it is, you need to have a letterhead, which is basically a company stationery containing a printed heading, which means, again, a logo, like we've already talked about previously. A logo needs to be on there, address, phone numbers, email addresses, and website. And what this does is it enables the person to be able to contact you. So if you're soliciting me for a donation and I want to give you a donation, if you just send me a letter and there's no contact information, then how am I going to get up with you? But it looks a lot more professional, as you can see right here. At the top right, it has the phone number, email address. It has a little logo over here. It looks a lot more professional and eye-catching for someone to want to contact you and want to do business with you, okay? All right. Remember one thing that you have to be consistent. The color scheme and graphics of business cards and letterhead should match if you're going to send them at the same time, okay? Now, I don't want to have a purple business card and then a lime green letterhead and there's no consistency. It has to be consistent, okay? So as you can see here, the right here with this particular example, you have even an envelope that has a little letterhead or logo on there that looks the same as the business card and the letterhead, okay? So let's just remember consistency when we're talking about businesses and we're talking about graphic design and things that you're designing for businesses, okay? All right, flyers. Flyers, okay, you guys have been asking about creating flyers. Flyers are one-page documents. used to inform or advertise a one-time event possibly, or it can just advertise your business, okay? So as you can see here, you can put the date, the title, the event, what's going on, key information, where it's going to be, what time it's going to start, who's going to be there. You can put pictures, you can put even more descriptions of what's going to be going on, okay? So if this is your business and you want to do a flyer, you want to maybe give a little more information about what it is that you offer for your business. Okay, for instance, I do personal training on the side. So if I have a flyer, I want to advertise it. I maybe do meal prepping. I train athletes. I train singers. I train pageant girls for the prom. Whatever it is, I want to make sure that I put that on my flyer. Okay, and it remember logos, color scheme all needs to look the same, right? Okay, brochures. You can create brochures. Brochures also need to be in that consistent with your logo. They're used to advertise or provide information more long term than a flyer. Okay, so this is when you can really go into the depths of what your business is really about. Okay, what you're really seeking to get across to people. Okay, it's actually also printed on a higher grade of paper as well. Okay, you want to make sure it's on something that's going to be a little sturdy than just a regular piece of lightweight paper that you would use computer paper, okay? It may be printed front and back, bifold or trifold. And that gives you a lot of room to put whatever it is on there that you want to put on your brochure, okay? So remember, we're still talking about consistency, okay? Newsletters, okay? It's great when I get newsletters from businesses because it tells me what's going on, okay? It's distributed weekly, monthly, or quarterly, formatted in columns with side headings, graphics, and text boxes, okay? It keeps organization, club, agency, business members updated on news and current events, okay? So just like here, you know, we have FBLA, we have all of these different things that we have, the Honor Society, all these different things. They can create what? Newsletters with their logo, and information telling what's coming up for the next month so that they don't have to try to figure out what's going on, but they can actually see what's going on, okay? Advertisement, a notice or an announcement in a public medium promoting a product, service, or event. So you can put those like in a newspaper. Magazine layouts, the arrangement of graphics and copy in a magazine. Here's a magazine. You guys like magazines. In a magazine, you still kind of want to have your logo in there if you need to, but we're talking about all kinds of different graphic designs and how you can create things. Magazines, if you want to have a fitness magazine, whatever it is that you want to have, you can do that through graphic design. Infographics. Infographics, I really love those. And I really love those because you guys know I use those a lot with you guys because it has pictures and it has descriptions on there. Graphical representation of data information intended to present complex information quickly and clearly, okay? So as you can see, this is just like a little picture and it just tells so many different things versus trying to remember. When you put pictures, it brings back memory to people so that they can remember. So infographics are also a different type of graphic. Here you see ACT versus SAT. It gives you like a description to give you a comparison of why maybe the ACT versus the SAT. So you could also use that when you're talking about graphic design. Okay. That is the end of our slideshow. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to talk to you guys really quickly about some things that we're going to be doing this week. Tuesday, we are going to, everyone is going to create their own business card, okay? Everyone's going to create a business card. Let's see here. Right? Everyone is going to create a business card, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the next day, you are going to create a client questionnaire that is going to give your client something to tell them what it is that you are looking for as far as let's say, what they want created on their flyer. So you guys are going to do some role reversing here. You're going to create a business card, which is going to be you, the graphic designer. Then you are going to solicit your classmates and give them a client questionnaire and say, hey, what is it that you want me to create for you? Do you want me to create a flyer, or do you want me to create an advertisement? But what is it you need for me to create? And your team and your classmate is going to fill out that client questionnaire and tell you what it is that they want you to create. Then guess what you're going to do? You are going to create that. You're going to create that flyer. Okay, that's what you're going to do. You're going to create that flyer. Okay, for them. All right. After you create that flyer for them, then they are going to, you're going to sit down with them, you're going to talk to them, and they're going to tell you what it is they liked about what you did, maybe what they didn't like, so you can go back and change some things up on what you were doing. Okay. Then after that, each person is going to get up in front of the class here on Zoom. You are going to present and share your screen and present your flyer. And after you do that, each person is going to grade you. Yes, your peers are going to grade you. They'll have a rubric and everything to grade you on how well you knew what you were doing. Okay, so I hope you guys are excited about that. Real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to Canva and I'm going to show you guys. This is what I use sometimes. Let's see. If you guys are gonna be creating a business card, okay? And you guys know that you can also use PowerPoint too, but I really love Canva because it's awesome and it's amazing. And see here, you have all kinds of different templates already set up for you that you can use. Okay, so we have, let's see if we can find one that we might want to use real quick. Something that we like. Let's see. All right, let's try this one. And I'm just going to take you here to Canva and tell you what you do. All right, so if I'm someone that has a, let's see. Ooh, I like this one. All right. I like this one. And the reason why I like this one because I also cook, you guys. So what you do is you pick out whatever template you want to use. After you pick that template, you can come here, you can change it up, serving a love of food. Mine is going to be called food coated with love. Okay. All right. And don't forget, what did I say? You need to have your information on here. Your phone number, 5625. All right. You can have an email address on here. You can even have a website, foodcoded.com. Don't mind, my kids are upstairs laughing. Okay, so you can even have a website like and so this is what my what it would look like, and I can change the colors too if I want to. I can come here, and if I wanted it to be hot pink, I can make it hot pink. Okay, so you can change your colors. You can do so many different things. I can make this bigger. I can also, let me also show you what we can do. I can also add in here, if I wanted to add a logo in here. Okay, I could add my own logo. So I could take this out, delete that, and I could add my own logo in there. Okay, so there's so many different things that you can do, guys. And so what we're going to do is I need for everyone to go ahead and create your business card, even if you want to do it in PowerPoint or if you want to do it in Canva. And so that is your assignment for Monday. Okay, and when we meet back, before we leave, I need everyone to email me tonight what software you want to use, whether it's PowerPoint or whether you want to use Canva, okay? Because our time is running out. But go ahead and email that to me and let's get started on these business cards. And I will see you guys on Monday. Email me with any questions. Love you guys.